Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Flosstube number 23. My name's Erin, and I am the stay-at-home stitcher. I have a whole basket of things to show you guys today. Welcome. Mugshot for the day. The biggest cup that I have in the pantry or in the cabinet, so that's the one it is. My son woke up this morning and was like, not feeling today, I guess. And I get that. I wake up like that all the time. But I was like, okay, it's time to get dressed for school. And he goes, I'm waiting on my snail friend that's still in my closet. His snail friend, you guys. Snail friend. I was like, all right, this snail is going to be like the cartoon Turbo and it's faster than you, so race. He started going faster, so I call it a win. It's hot. Okay. You're going to hear my rooster crowing because he thinks that all day is the time to crow. I'm like, you're drunk. Go home. I have so many things to show you guys today. I have a big surprise for you at the end. I have some haul. I have 2 finishes, 1 FFO and just 1 FO. Ton of haul, a ton of projects, a ton of shout outs. So be ready with your pens and paper for those shout outs. I will link them all in the description, but still, you need to go watch all these people. And again, big surprise at the end. Are you ready for it? I don't think you are. I'm ready. This is cup number 3 of coffee, so we're a little hyped up now. I've been meaning to make this floss tube for 4 days now. I was gonna make it Monday. And then I woke up Monday morning, took my son to school, and I was like, it's so quiet, I don't want to do anything. And then Tuesday came around, and I was like, I'm gonna make my floss tube today. And then it was like noon before I knew it, and I was like, I'm not making a floss tube today. And then yesterday I go get my groceries on Wednesday mornings because that's payday. I got my groceries and I got back home and I started working on one of my finishes, and then I was like, I'm gonna FFO this finish, and then I'm gonna stitch. Well, then I was like, I'm not making a floss tube today. I'll put everything in a basket, but I'm not making a floss tube. And then, kind of a good thing because some haul came yesterday, and I was pretty excited about. And it's got to go, it goes with my plans for my next video. Well, between now and my next video? I don't know. Anyways, let's get into some things. So, you guys remember Cocoa Time. I didn't bring anything over here to show you things with. Wonder if my son has a coloring book. How about our art project? There we go. I can show you guys our art project. My son takes a free art class at the library every week, and they always give him, like 3 or 4 projects to do in the one day at art class at the library. And this week was painting owls, and his definitely looks better than mine. Like, he was like, oh, it didn't turn out how I wanted it, and blah, blah, blah. And he was super upset. So the branch was drawn, the owls were drawn, and the moon was drawn. We just have to paint everything in. Well, he got really upset because he's like, it didn't turn out how I wanted it. I wanted it to look like Ashley, the Stitching Penguin's cats. He is obsessed with her cats. Like, her black cat is AJ, her orange tabby is Biscuit. I call him Pillsbury because he's so fat, he looked like a busted can of biscuits. But my son was like, I wanted to look like her cats, but he ran out of orange paint, so decided a green head was good. So we were telling him, yours looks way better than mom's. Everybody likes yours better. And so Ashley and Katrina, they were like, oh yeah, mom's looked way worse. Yours is so much better. And so he thought that was pretty fun. So there's his and there's mine. But I'm going to use one of these to hold my things up, like so. So, I have a finish. I posted that I wanted to get it finished over the weekend, and I did. So, this is Cocoa Time by Ink Circles. Oh, I thought I missed a stitch. My bad. But this is Cocoa Time by Ink Circles. I was doing this as a stitch along with Sammy Liz and the Stitching Penguin and Rogue Mama Stitcher, which she finished hers super fast. Super jealous of that. I can't focus on the project long enough to finish it, like, as soon as I start it. What is focus? Squirrel? But that's my first finish. I'm super excited about it. Oh, you can see it better now. Well, I don't need a canvas. Who am I? Okay. I'm not going to try to be fancy and use something to hold it up. So there's that. And then I was sitting there working on one of my heids. I put a goal. Ashley and I made a goal to finish our oldest haid by our birthday. Well, my husband was like, that haid is for me, so shouldn't you finish it by my birthday? And I was like, well, that kind of cuts off quite a bit of time, because the time that I was going to finish it was November 2023. His next birthday is in July 2023. So I was like, that cuts off a lot of time, but I guess I can try. Well, I've put it in the Stitch Pal app for that to be my goal. And if I stitch 245 stitches a day, I can finish it by July 2023. So we are doing that. But I was getting really burnt out because it has a lot of confetti. I'm doing the mini, and it still has 87 colors. And it's only got like 76,000 stitches. So I was getting really burnt out with the confetti, and I was like, I really want to start something. So I decided to pull something out of my basket of things that are kitted up. And I was like, I am going to start this and finish it in one day and feel good about myself. So that's exactly what I did. This is My Heart Leaps Up by Hands On Designs. On some fabric that I watercolor paint dyed. And then just like a crushed velour, I guess you'd say. I don't know. Super soft, like fleece, fleece backing? I don't know. It feels like a dog. You can see it. Yeah. But this is My Heart Leaps Up. And I just made it into a cute little pillow. And I don't know where I'm going to put it. Probably just on my bookshelf, or I don't know, maybe by my TV, or I have no idea. Like, no idea. Because my shelf over here that I sat in front of like in July or something, that's for my seasonal stuff. This isn't really seasonal. This is just kind of like, I'm going to leave it out. It took me like an hour to stitch, 2 hours to stitch. And that's from start to finish while doing like laundry and momming, you know. So that's my other finish. I have 2 finishes. I'm looking at my list here. So, marking off what I've talked about, because if I don't, then it's going to be talked about again. Let's do whips next. I have a lot of whips in this basket, you guys. I took screenshots of what things looked like before. So, I'm gonna find things like in my pictures on my phone and show it to you, because I've had a couple people say that they're sad because they can't see my progress because it's been so long since I worked on something. So, see, and I can't find the first one. I know I took a screenshot of it. bear with me. Is that it? Nope. Just bear with me. While I'm looking for this, when I finished the hands-on designs pattern, it was a free pattern that I got when I ordered some stuff from Cecilia Samplers in Branson, Missouri. I don't remember what I ordered. I think it was maybe a pattern or some floss or something. And she had sent me that free printout of a pattern when she sent my items. I might not have a beginning picture for you guys on this one. You might just have to scroll back and look, I guess, because I'm making you guys wait a long time to see this project. It is my hay that I was telling you I was going to stitch 245 stitches on it a day. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find it because I've come a long ways. We'll just go with this picture because this is from September 9th, and that's like the closest one I have. So basically, when I started doing the 245 stitches a day, I just had this little corner, which is like part of the tree, like the leaves and stuff in the tree. And I have done my 245 stitches a day minus a couple days because I'm not good at sticking with things. So this is the whole thing. But this is up close of how far I've got. And I mean confetti crazy. Confetti crazy. It is just all the shading and all the leaves and the tree bark, and just, it's been confetti crazy. I guess you want to know what it looks like when it's done. So you see, it's gonna be confetti crazy all the way basically around the edge. This is probably gonna be confetti crazy. The water is probably gonna be more solid. I know the sky is gonna be more solid because I started this one before, the regular, and I got 3 pages in. I was like right here. And I was like, you know what, this sucks, because it was like 360,000 stitches total, and it was just not going anywhere. I hated working on it because of confetti. So I was like, I'll get the mini. Oh, it's going to be so much easier. No, it's not. The mini hasn't been any easier just because it has the same amount of colors. I think maybe 2 less colors, but only 76,000 stitches, and so 76,000 stitches with 87 colors, it's still a lot of confetti. Okay, so the next one I worked on, these are not in order, these are just kind of there. So the next one I worked on, let me get it out, is Country Farm by Soda Stitch. I love this one. Y'all know I love this one. You can do it like a long thing like that, or you can do the big square. And of course, big square. Who are we kidding? And this is where I was before. And this is where I am now. So this is the true color of the fabric. This kind of blows it out. But I'm getting there. I just worked on it for one night. Her hair has like 4 colors. Don't know why. I do know why. Don't let me lie to you. I do know why. It's just that I always question the amount of colors until the end, and I'm like, look at the detail. Oh well. Don't pay attention to me. The next one is Craft Village. This is a stamped kit that I got as a collaboration for one of the companies that I collaborate with. was last time. And here I am now. I just worked on the spool of green right here on her and on her. I love how this one is turning out. I'm excited to get all the way down here, but you know, that takes focusing on a project. I don't know. I might make this a focus project. Like, I need to start getting like a focus project and then something else. It's just I get burnt out on a project and then I'm like, I'm not going to stitch because I don't want to stitch on that. So, because I am child. Alright, the next one is my rainy day stained glass. So the stained glass Harry Potter is my rainy day stitch. I stitch on it 200 stitches when it rains. If I don't stitch on it that day, I keep track in my journal, my Black Needle Society planner, and I keep track of how many days it's rained. That way I know when how many days I need to stitch and catch up on stitches. So last time you saw it, it was right there. And this time is about in the same place. I have not done very much. I basically just worked down right there, filled in where the book is at, but it's looking good. So here's just a size comparison. This is all the way across the top. But I like this one. I don't like stitching all of this black. So I do like a couple strands of black, a couple strands of color, a couple strands of black. It's killing me. I forgot to tell you project bags. Gone Fishin' is in an Amazon bag. This is the sunflower bag from Fat Quarters Shop. The other is just a plastic bag. This is one I made from some Fat Quarters from Walmart. Alright, up next is Magic Study. This is a Heaven and Earth Designs. Stained glass Harry Potter is off of Etsy. Gone Fishing is a Haid. You know that. Let's see, Magic Study. Last time you saw it was... I think this is the last time you saw it. And the Stitching Penguin got it, and this is what Magic Study looks like, y'all. I'm sorry, I didn't show you stained glass Harry Potter. The Stitching Penguin got this pattern, and so we've been stitching it together, and there's how far I've got. So, I've done quite a bit. Stitch-wise, I don't know how many stitches. I don't add it all up and stuff. I just put it in my Stitch Pal and move on. Amazon bag. Up next is a new start in my new bag. I made this bag with the intentions of doing it for a giveaway today. But, sorry, the neck of my shirt is all stretched out. I love it too much. So you can't have it. I made this bag and I was like, I'm going to do this for the giveaway. And then I got it done and I was like, I love it. I'm not giving it away. I worked on this one a little bit last night as well. This is a new start. This is Reader's Paradise by Amy Stewart. This is the regular size. I've been wanting this pattern for a while. I love it. And then the Stitching Penguin bought it, and she's like, get it. We'll do it together. Blah. So, we're doing it together. That's all I've gotten done. Grays, browns. It's up in the ceiling where there's, like, a design. Not much, but some. Progress is progress. Up next is another new start and another bag that I made. This is my, I don't know, just crafty bag, I guess, like sewing bag. I made this with the intentions of keeping it. So this is got the sewing desk by Amy Stewart, Heaven and Earth Designs. I know what you're thinking. Erin that has a lot of pink and already has a drop of coffee on it. I know it has a lot of pink. But look at that retro sewing machine. Look at those retro patterns in there. Y'all don't understand. I like to sew. I love it. I don't love pink, you know that. But this, like, I don't know. I'm drawn to it. I love it. But I didn't get a very big start on it because I didn't have the colors that I need, because they were pink. I buy the colors as I need them, and I don't ever need pink because I don't ever stitch anything with a lot of pink in it. Well, you'll see what I did later on when I show you my haul. But this is my start on the sewing desk. And this is also a regular size. And I haven't put a closure on these bags yet. I just have the flap because, I mean, it's not like they're going anywhere. They're not travel bags or anything. Okay. Crinkle Crinkle. This one is my Jack Sparrow from VIPCrossStitch. It is a stamp kit, and I had one of my viewers asking what the progress was like on it, like what it was looking like, what is it looking good, and I'm gonna tell you, yes, it does look good, and I love it. And I started across the top up here, got some of his hair, got that one eyeball still looking at you. I need to work on it some more so that I can... Some of his cheek is done too. That's the thing about stamped kits. You can really see it on the back. I need to work on it some more so that... Because she had a question about how it washes and stuff. And I love this pattern. It's just... I have so many other patterns that I want to stitch all the time. Like I said, I need to start making a focus project because getting some more progress on things is going to be a lot better. Okay, this is Family Winter Cabin by Amy Stewart. Are you guys picking up on who my favorite Hayde designer is yet? And I picked this one up for just one day. This is where I was. I'm doing it on 28 count 1/1. And this is where I am now. So, I did decide that I don't like stitching tent stitch. It makes it hard for me to count when I go back and forth from full cross to tent stitch, and then I get confused and then miscount and then mess something up. So we're not doing the tent stitch thing anymore. They're all full cross. Yeah, no. This is Mushroom House by Green Terrace. She used to be on Etsy. She is no longer on Etsy. I had a picture here for you of what it looked like the last time. I'll just have to show you what I had done because I don't have a picture. That's what it's going to look like. I love it. I love gingerbread houses. They scream to me, and the little toadstool look just like said Smurfs to me. I don't know why. Here's this one. I basically, when I picked it up, I basically just had like this done. And now I have all of that. And I think it's looking really good. I am loving the colors, even though there's a lot of blends. I like it. I love it. I got it to work into Pattern Keeper by uploading the PDF, but I have to just use a paper copy for my backstitch on it. Okay, up next is one, I know, I said I'd have it done for my sister's when she moves into her new house on September 23rd of last year. It's not done. This is Ohm by Alessandra Adelaide. I have to make sure I have it right side up. So here's where I was, and here's where I am now. This is on 14 count black Ada. The colors show up better in the picture, I think. I don't know. It's just really bright. I love it so far. It's going to make the Ohm symbol. I don't have a good picture of what it's going to look like, because when I made a copy of the pattern, I didn't think about doing that, and then I sold the pattern, and yeah. Okay. Up next is my Gryffindor common room. Sammy Liz is doing this one as well. I don't remember who else I seen doing this one. So I restarted this one because I had it on a 28 count Rubious Red, and I was doing it over one, and I hated it. So I restarted it. This is what it's going to look like. This is also from Green Terrace on Etsy. Again, she does not have a store anymore. And I started in the middle, and there is the picture of Dumbledore. So I got quite a bit of stitches done. I restarted it on a 14 count, and I'm doing 2 over 1. So this one was fun to work on. It got me really fast progress. I mean, it didn't take me long to get what I have. This is in a bag that I made, which is gray on the inside. Ah, my pile's falling behind you. Up next is this one. The General Store by Heaven and Earth Designs. Another Amy Stewart. I started in the top corner on this one, and when I pulled it out to work on it one day, I realized that my fabric was sideways. I had it portrait instead of landscape. So it was like 680 stitches in by the time I realized it, so I had to pull all that out. And I was like, I'm gonna start in the middle. Don't know why, because I hate starting in the middle, because then I'm like, what direction do I want to work? So I'm working my way up. I'm gonna start, but I started right there. So that'll kind of tell you what it is, because you can't really see what it is yet that I've stitched. Here's a before picture, and here's what I stitched. So a little, not a whole lot, but again, progress is progress. I scroll too fast to focus on something, and I know I shouldn't be having these giant projects when I scroll so fast, but I like the way they look, so Okay, so this one is called Magic Gnomes. I don't remember. I don't remember who it's... Hold on. I do remember who it's by. I had a picture of where I was last time I worked on it because it's been forever since I worked on it. Okay, I'm not finding it. I'm gonna get more organized with this picture taking thing because I've been taking a picture when I start a project and when I finish it for the day. Magic Gnomes is by Green Terrace. Again, they don't have a shop anymore. So here's what it will look like. And here's where I started. Just on the Hufflepuff gnome. This is the tassel of its hat. This is where the leaves of the mandrake are. And this right here is the start of the house cup. So, not super far, but it was fun. This is in a project bag that I used some scraps and made. And if you guys like my project bags, I'm gonna start making them and possibly selling them. I don't know yet. Alright, up next is this one is out of print. It's a Tilton Crafts design. And it's by Takaki. This one is called Wheel of Fortune. I know it's not my typical style, but something about this pattern screamed to me and said I had to have it. I'm doing this one 28 count, 1/1. So that's what I had done. And here's where I got to. I did some fill-in work. I think I ended up doing like 200 and some odd stitches. Don't worry, this is water-soluble pen. It's gonna come out. It's in the border anyway, it doesn't matter. But this is on 28 count Monaco, I believe. 1/1. Again, that's out of print. Up next is, this is my Oracle Sal from the Oracle Sal group on Facebook. I'm using, I'm using a design, well, the colors for the design from one of the ladies that did it in the group, and I loved her colors, so I asked her, hey, can I use your color design and your color choices? And she gave me her conversion, and I love it. So this is what it will look like. And I have a picture of what it did look like before. Kind of. I started stitching and then I took a picture because I was like, oh yeah. This is on black, is it 14 count maybe? 18 count black. There's where I was. I told you I stitched Halloween before I remembered to take a picture. And here's where I am now. So I stitched the words Happy Halloween, the black cat, the design in the corner, and then this diamond shape. But I'm loving how this one is turning out. I'm thinking about putting a button in the middle. So the middle of that diamond shape right there is charted a pumpkin stitched. But I'm thinking about putting a button there. It's not going to stay there. So a button, and it's either going to be this one or this one. So which one do you like? Tell me in the comments. Do you like the one with the leaves? Or do you like the one with the sparkles? It's up to you guys, because I can't decide. So tell me in the comments what your choice is, sparkles or leaves. I'm not going to do it until I'm done with the pattern, so it'll get done eventually, but I don't want to do it and then regret it. You know what I mean? I might even stitch it by the end. I don't know. Up next is my temperature stitch in a bag that I made. The whole back is this. This is from Apricot Polkadot. I am not doing the charted colors. I had my friend, the Stitching Penguin, her husband Juan, choose my color palette for it. And you can find him on Instagram at, I think it's JL Garcia Art. I will have him linked below as well. But this is where I am. I'm all caught up to, I think it was September 19th. So I finished this, did all of this, that, and that. I have a picture. Duh. This is where I was. And this is where I am now. But I'm all caught up. Took me 2 days to catch up, like 70 days worth of stitching. And last whip, but not least, in another me-made bag, my solar system bag. I love it. The inside is swirlies, and they have like a metallic to it. Can't see it. It's a metallic swirly. This is a pattern that I got off of Etsy. It's my solar system. The store that had this is no longer on Etsy. It was called Planet Earth Space Fractal. Let's see, I have a picture of where I was. I started in the middle of this. Let me fold this over here. You can kind of see it. Alright, so there's where I was, and here's where I am now. I was working my way up to the top, so ignore my squiggly. I took color and went towards the top. I'm trying to get to the top so I can work my way back and forth all the way down. So there's my space one. I don't know why I folded up so small to fit in this giant bag. I just do. Don't judge me. Judge me. I don't care. Alright, so those are my whips. My whips are done. That is all, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18 whips and 2 finishes. Not bad. Because it's only been like a month since I've seen you. Speaking of a month, I'm at 500 subscribers. So if you made it this far into the video, thank you. And you're here for the surprise. First, I'm going to show you my haul. When I showed you the sewing desk, I told you I did a thing, right? I completed my set of DMC. This is the new 1 through 32 and the standard set. I didn't know that they came out with numbers after 3865. Is that a thing? Tell me if that's a thing, because if it is, I need to order those too. But I was only missing 85 colors out of 1 through 3865. So I got those. And I ordered these on 123Stitch because they have a thing on their website where you can type in all the numbers that you need in a box instead of searching each individual one. You type in all the numbers that you need, separated by a space, and it throws them all into your cart. It's great. So my other haul, it was a surprise package yesterday. I was upstairs finishing my little pillow, and knock knock on the door. My mailman always brings my packages to my door because he's great. I live in a very rural area where my mailbox is way over there. But I got a knock on the door and there's a package, and I was like, I don't think I'm expecting anything today. Like, I have something coming from 123Stitch, but it's not supposed to be here till I think today. And then something else is coming like next week. So I was like, what is in the mail today? Well, I was talking about starting this. This will be my first. Is this Nora? I think this is a Nora Corbett design. I've never done a Mirabilia or a Nora. I did buy Greta Goldbroom. I want to start her, but this will be my first. So I was talking to Ashley and Katrina about starting this. And I was like, you know, I have the DMC. I don't have the Krennic, or I think that's all it called for. Krennic and Mill Hill beads. Yeah, it doesn't call for like the specialty threads except for Krennic. And I was like, I don't have the Krennic or the Mill Hill beads, so I need to get those. Like, I want to start this when you started, Katrina, and she was talking about starting it the 1st of October. So I was like, I gotta get these like fast. Well, then Katrina's on there looking it up on 123Stitch while we were on FaceTime, and she's like, oh, it's only $34 for all the beads and the Krennic. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to work that into my budget, you know, next month, because I already spent everything this month. Well, knock knock at the door. Guess what the package was? Katrina said, happy early birthday. And I was like 2 months early. My birthday's not till November. But she bought me the Krennic and the beads. So thank you, Katrina, again. It is very, very greatly appreciated. I'm excited because I'm loving the colors of the Krennic. And then the bead colors. So there's black, this bluish, purplish color, purple, blue, red, orange, reddish orange, red, and orange. So now I have all the Mill Hills and all the Krennics to start my Halloween fairy on October 1st. Because I am the Queen of Stars. So I'm excited to have that. That's my most exciting haul, I think, because it is my first fully kitted Nora. And I'm excited. Like 100% fully kitted. I'm excited to start it, and I'm excited to show you guys. Okay, up next. When Katrina sent me some fabric, I think it's my purple fabric for Boo Crew. She sent me this as well, and I forgot to show you guys. Vintage Florals Designs. It's got 44 designs. The one that I loved most, surprisingly, and I'm probably not going to be able to find it. Don't look if you can see the pattern. Just don't look. It's got some floral stuff going on. This is the one I loved right there. I don't know why. It's super simple. I love it. But when I seen that, I was like, oh, I love that. And it may be the colors. It's big. The pattern's not big. That was a big picture. Sorry. The whole stitch. Try this whole stitch only idea to fit in a hoop. A 4-inch hoop. So it's not a big pattern at all. When I said it's big, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Don't yell at me. But yeah, I'm excited to get some of these out of here and work on them because they're cute. I know I'm not the floral type of person. Don't yell at me for changing what I like. I like this one as well. This little happy birthday card. I know, it's floral. Don't ask me why I like it. Floral. Don't ask me why I like it. I have no idea. No idea. I bought this off of Terrace, One Stitch at a Time. I forgot to write her name down. I bought this off of her D-Stash group. I bought it, you know, the person that posted the picture had a picture of the front. I thought I was getting just these 3 patterns for the $6. Y'all, I got a book of patterns. So, you can see, I bought them for the coffee patterns, of course. But I love this one. And I kind of like these. So I got all of these patterns for, say I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 patterns for $6. Can't beat that. So, and then of course I got my Just Cross Stitch magazines. If there's something that you guys are wanting out of these, or you want this magazine, please let me know in the comments, because I have not been just loving any of the patterns out of these. If you don't know what's in them, here's a quick little look. This is the October 22. You can pause it and look at it if you want. There's nothing in there that I have to have or have to stitch, so I'm willing to part with it. The same with this. I don't think this one has a picture of all the... You can find flip throughs though. If there's something in this one that you really like, the Christmas ornament edition, oops, please let me know. Because you guys can totally have it. You can have it. Just pay for the shipping and you can have it. So that's my haul. And I have some goodies. I have been watching some new Flosstubers here lately, and I'm going to tell you who they are before I do this giveaway. I got to 500 subscribers, and I want to say thank you again. I'm at 512 as of this morning. I've figured out how to post shorts as well as regular videos, so keep your eye out for those. And also on Instagram, I've been posting some reels and some more pictures and stuff. So keep your eye out for those. That way you guys can have more regular updated pictures and stuff. That way when it's 2 months between my videos, you guys can see some progress. Some new Flosstubers. I will link them all below in the description. New to me Flosstubers. One Stitch at a Time, Tara, of course. I watch her as soon as they come out. She lives very close to me, and we finally got on video chat the other day because we weren't able to get together to meet up. I swear I'm stitching. You crack me up. Like, your wall behind you with all of your projects. I feel that. I feel that deep in my bones. I love your videos. I love that I'm not the only person that doesn't edit my videos, because you're like, I'm not editing, like, talk amongst yourselves, and you like walk away for a second to go get something. I love that. Very real. Amy J's Creations, I've been watching her videos. 23 Flavors of Stitching, been watching your videos. Adventures of Stitching, Alba Stitcher, Allegro Stitches, Alma's Little Wonders. She has some Harry Potter stuff that I've been watching. Holly, the Crafting and Lifestyle Addict. I love your projects. Kaylee Tent Stitch. I'm glad to see you finally made a Flosstube. I have seen all your posts on Instagram. I follow you on Instagram. As soon as things come up on your Instagram, I'm like, ooh. Lala D Stitches. Your bubbly, giggly personality literally makes me smile while I watch your videos. I am sitting here in the house by myself smiling because you make me happy. I love to watch your videos. You make me happy. My Daily Hades. I wish I could stitch as fast as you on all your Hades. Maybe one day. Stitchy Me. Tally Cross Stitch. The Seattle Stitcher. Seattle Stitcher, we have a bone to pick. You've been making me want to pick up my knitting, and I have so many cross stitch projects, so many knitting projects, so many crochet projects, so many sewing projects. How do you find time for everything, and you read books, and you have a child? I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I don't have time for things. Maybe I don't use my time wisely. I don't know. Anyways, those are my newer Flosstubes that I've been watching. Now, it's giveaway time. Trying to get done before an hour long. I'm at 53 minutes. I'm sorry. Okay. I ordered these patterns, and I was like, I'm not sure that I'm going to stitch these two because I ordered the package of patterns from a D-Stash group because I liked a few of the patterns. But I didn't like all of them. So I was like, giveaways. So the first one is by Ink Circles. You have to be 18, a subscriber, and use the code word for each of these that I'm telling you. You will have an opportunity to win one of them. You can win one of the giveaways. You can put in for all of them, but you can only win one. That way it's fair for everybody else. That way everybody can win something. Hopefully 5 happy people are going to win. I mean, 5 different people are going to win, but you can put in to win all of these giveaways, but you will only win one. If I draw your name a second time, I will respin. That will be the next video. Anyways, this is Arranging Leaves by Ink Circles. And in the comments, I need you to use the word leaves. 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 This is a paper pattern. It is used, but it is not marked up anywhere. So leaves. Use the word leaves. Next is Ink Circles Arranging Seashells. And use the word shells. S-H-E-L-L-S. Shells. Again, you can put in to win all of these, but you will only win one. Up next is a project bag that I made. This one has a Velcro clasp and a matching needle book. And to win this one, put the word floral in the comments. It's about the same size as one of these Amazon bags, so about 12, we're going to say 12 by 14 is a good estimate on how big that is. I want to say it's 12 by 14. Okay, so this one was the word floral. The next bag, like sunset colors, I guess you'd say. It is no Velcro, no clasp, just a flap top. If you would like, when you win it, if you would like me to add some Velcro, I can. This one also comes with a matching needle book. If you've never seen needle books, it's just some felt on the inside to stick your needle through. So if you're doing a project with like beads and threads, you can have like your 2 needles in here or whatever. Or you can use it for whatever else you want, I guess. The inside of this one is the same. Use the word rose, R-O-S-E, rose, in the comments to put your name in to win this one. And last but not least, for my 5th giveaway, you knew I had to have some coffee. It is a coffee project bag. This one does not have a needle book. I did not have any small scraps, and I hate to cut a giant piece. But this is just a coffee bag. Again, if you want Velcro when you win it, I can sew a piece of Velcro on if you'd like. This one, just use the word coffee. So again, we have a coffee bag. Use the word coffee to put your name in. The rose bag with a matching needle book. Use the word rose, R-O-S-E. The floral bag with the matching needle book. Use the word floral, F-L-O-R-A-L. And for the ink circle patterns, use the word leaves for arranging leaves, and shells for arranging shells. You have to be 18. You have to be a subscriber. And I hope you win. Good luck to everybody. Coffee is needed. Okay. Again, thanks everybody for watching. If you made it this far, I hope you put your name in for the giveaway. I've had lots of haul, 2 finishes, lots of whips to work on. I have some new starts coming up. For October, I'm going to start Halloween Quaker by Lila Studios and the Halloween Fairy. November, I am going to start Let Freedom Ring by Lila Studios and a birthday start. Not sure what it's going to be yet. Maybe Greta. Anyways, I think that's all I have. My roast is smelling delicious in the crock pot. It's making me hungry for breakfast, and I got some bacon, so I'm off to cook some breakfast. I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for watching, and stay positive. Bye, everyone.